All right, Vintage Breaks family, it's your boy Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West for another fantastic Wednesday night of breaking and sports card discussions. I also have my trusty sidekick here, Oreo, hanging out here in the breaking room. Give us some luck and some moral support. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get over here from the North Show. Looks like they had a great show. Busted a nice little exhibits pack. Gave away some great prizes there in the briefcase at the end of the show. Hopefully we can have a good time over here as well. Oh, itchy nose tonight. Let's see here. What's going on, everybody? See a couple people coming on in the room from the North Show. Also, a shout out to Mike Bell for hitting that red briefcase with the starter set. Very nice. Hey, what's up, Mr. Brown? Yeah, I don't know what it is about, man. Well, I'll probably mention it more than once today, but so part of my social anxiety and issues is I just don't like people in my home, especially strangers. And over the weekend, my dryer died, so I had to get a new dryer installed yesterday. And so usually when I have strangers coming to my house, I go into a cleaning frenzy fit for because I want everything to be absolutely spotless and perfect. So I have spent the last 3 or 4 days scrubbing every conceivable surface of my home to the nth degree in preparation for the delivery. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain too much. The dryer I had was, I want to say it's 15, 16 years old. So I got my money's worth out of it. So I can't complain too much. The two guys were very nice that came and installed it, and they were in and out pretty quick. So I just don't like having strangers in my home. So it makes me a little crazy. Also, probably the easiest sale of that Appliance Associates Life at Lowe's. I had already done all my research on what I wanted and walked in and saw they had the three that I was debating side by side by side. The showroom looked at all three. I was like, all right, I want this one, and let's do it. And I was in and out in like 10 minutes. Hey, what's up, Mr. Blevins? Oh yeah. Yeah, my hot water heater's getting up there. I replaced it like right when I moved in, and I lived here for 17 years, so that is probably on its way out too. But all right, well, we got a few people in here, so I'll go through the pros. The big one is Flawless, guys. We got to sell Flawless. I really want to see what's inside of it. So what I'm going for Flawless is when you buy a spot in Flawless, you automatically get a $500 wheel spin. And then if it sells out, everybody gets two $500 wheel spins. And then I'm going to re-random the list of names after we break the box. In first place, we'll get a 250 card hit random spot. In second place, we got a 1951 Bowman baseball set break spot. And if you happen to buy 2 spots, your first person to buy 2 spots will get this 1969 Ernie Banks SGC 3. So if you were to say solo the rest of the box, there's 1 spot down, you would get 29 wheel spins, Ernie Banks, a 250 card hit random spot, and a 51 Bowman. Just saying. Give it October. Yeah. At least the hot water heater's at an outside. I mean, it's still inside, but it's access through an outside storage closet, so it's not so big of a deal to get that replaced. My HVAC unit's actually apparently original to the home. It's pushing almost 40 years old. So, but every time I get it serviced, it says it's working fine. Hey, what's up, Brian K? Happy late birthday. Hey, what's up, Mr. Spellman? Oreo is the doggy of VV. So anyhow, so that's Flawless, man. So we got gigantic bounty on Flawless. I also have a bounty on 75 Mini. We got a nice little solo pack here. The first 9 spots on our randomized list will get a $500 wheel spin. So half the spots get a $500 wheel spin. The first 3 spots will also get PSA 8 graded 75 minis from my personal collection. These are cards that I've since upgraded. It looks like Oreo has managed to get one of my socks in his side of his property in Chew Toy now. That is fine. They're just well, I say commons, but fighting PSA 8 75 minis are harder than you think. But they are ones I've since upgraded to 9s. So we've got the first 3 people also get 75 minis. We've got 86 football personal packs. If you buy a personal 86 football pack, you'll get 3 $5 wheel spins and a 57 baseball separate spot. You'll also, if you happen to land on the Rice rookie, is it worth a boatload of money, especially if it's a PSA 10 or even a 9 or even an 8. We'll get you a $100 break credit as well. I've also got a bounty on the 1980 hockey packs. First place with a $5 wheel spin is 1969 baseball set break spot. Second place with a $5 wheel spin is a 65 baseball set break spot. Third place with a 72 baseball set break spot. And if you're lucky enough to land on a Gretzky, you get a $100 break credit. And if you happen to spend $200 at checkout, you will get this 2020 Select pack. And if you don't have 200, but you want to spend 50 at checkout, you will get this 1990, I think it's 1990. I believe this is 1990, but you'll get this pack of hoops for 50 if you spend $50, in addition to everything else that's going on tonight. We've also got the $3 all show for $50 break credit. And then we've got the last 6 spots of the 10 at 500 that was running on the north for some T206 Piedmont backs. I believe it's a Chief Bender is the top price. And that's what we have going on tonight, guys. Again, the big thing to break is hopefully, Flawless tonight, guys. Let's work together and get it done. Appreciate the dippage, Janice. Janice getting on some early dippage, so we're going to get you one of these packs. How's everybody else doing it tonight? Let's see. We're running it from the provincial utility, but after it stopped working rather. Yeah, sometimes it's a lot easier to just do that, Chris, and deal with your rental people. Like I said, it's been, it'll be 17, or maybe it's 18 years when I bought here, here in April. Ooh, giving up sugar. So are you giving up like just added sugar and just getting your sugar source from like fruits and vegetables and regular food? Hey, what's up, Mr. Tim? I've been trying really hard to do low carb lately, but it's hard. All right. Timmy's getting some hockey action going. All right, and Brian broke the seal on 75 mini. Let's see here. I only had one of these, but let me see if I can dig up something else for you, Tim. Oh wait, no, I do think I do. Maybe I have another one in here. Let's see what I got in here. I'll make sure we get everybody. No, no, no. Hockey. All right. So Brian K, you get the hoops pack. Tim, since you bought into hockey, I'm probably okay with a 1990 NHL hockey pack. Oh wait, did you spend 200? You did spend 200. So you actually get the select pack instead. Never mind. That worked out. Alright, so the next person to spin 50. Well, let's see. The next person to spin 50 will get the hockey pack. And the next person to spin 200 will get the next select pack. There we go. It all works out. Nice, Tim. Well, you know I am a lover of the 75 mini set. Definitely a fun one to chase. All right. All right. Which pack would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Let me get my checklist up here. Number 3 right here. All right. Again, guys, we've got every spot you get in Flawless, you'll automatically get a wheel spin. If we sell it out, everybody gets 2 more wheel spins. Then we'll randomize that list of names. First place will get a 250 card hit random spot. Second place will get a 51 Bowman baseball set break spot. If you take down 2 spots in one purchase, you'll get the 69 banks. All right, let's get our first break underway here. 1980 hockey. All right, and then also I'll get your set break spots after the show. And we'll do the wheel spins right now. Where Where's my wheel? There it is. Okay. All right, here we go. 2 spinnies for you. $25 break credit and $25 break credit. Very good. The wheel is back in action. I was a little stingy last time, but it is back. Coupons. There we go. All right. There is $50 in your account, Tim. Oh man, that sounds like when I was a kid. Obviously, most of you guys know that I grew up in Georgia. Um, I grew up on sweet tea, and man, I used to love me some sweet tea. I don't know. Does Mrs. Winters still exist? I remember going to Mrs. Winters. They had the best sweet tea. It was like crazy sweet, and now I couldn't even stand. I couldn't do it. All right, looks like we got 2 people in here, so we're just gonna make some post-it notes for both of you guys. I pretty much don't drink caffeine. You guys, see me drinking a Dr. Pepper or Coke here every once in a while. I drink one of those, I'm wired for like 6 hours. All right, everybody, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West. And we've got ourselves a 1980 Topps Hockey Pack number 254 here to break. Got 2 people in it, so we're going to randomize our list of names. Oops, we're going to re-roll that one since it fell off the table. Got ourselves aces 2 times. Good luck to Robert Moore and Tim Scallon, who's got the lion's share of the pack. 1 and 2. All right, looks like Robert's getting the last and spot 8. Rest will go to you, Tim. We've also got a little hunt card we're looking for. We're looking for Mr. Gretzky. If you do land the Gretzky, you get a $100 break credit. What's up, Mr. Gilmore? Gilmore's here to cheer on the finding of the Gretzky here. First card right underneath the gum there for you, Tim. All right. First up, we've got Whalers card 214. That is going to be Mr. Tom Rowe. Not Mike Rowe. Tom Rowe. From Dirty Jobs. I wonder if they're related. Going out to you, Tim. Up next, we got North Stars card number 17, which is Mr. Bobby Smith. Flawless recap. Here's what we got going on in Flawless, Christopher. When you buy a spot, automatically a $5 wheel spin. We sell at the case. Each spot gets 2 $5 wheel spins. Then we'll randomize that list again after we give out the cards. First place will get 250 card hit random spot. Second place will get a 1951 Bowman baseball set break spot. And if you take down 2 spots at once, you look at the 69 Ernie Banks. Pretty juicy situation going on right now, Flawless, but you are welcome to juice it even more. Card number 37 is up next is Don Doogie Hauser. Duguay. I still don't know what Topps is thinking. I mean, centering is actually really nice on Doogie Howser here. I still don't know what they were thinking when they came up with these cards. The scratch and sniff action. We've got the Islanders defeat the Sabres in 6. That's card number 262. Who's featured on that one? Yeah, it just says Islanders versus Sabres Stanley Cup semifinals. Okay, so don't tell me who those people are on the card. I do not know either. So it will remain a mystery. All right, up next for the Flames, we've got card number 45. Is a Guy Chouinard. Yeah, Jeff, that's probably the most logical thing I've heard. It could very well be that. All right, poster going to Tim, spot number 1. We've got the Capitals. Not very well centered, but the poster card's headed your way. All right, up next we've got card 222, which is Bent Gustafsson rookie card. Yeah, Pichu doesn't have the scratch and stuff. But it sounds like a harebrained thing those Canadians would come up with. All right. Card number 63 is Lee Fogelin. Next card's for Robert Morin. Card 250. Well, looky there. Robert Morin. Card 250. I don't think Robert's even in the chat tonight. But you've landed yourself a Gretzky second-year card, a $100 break credit. Unfortunately, it's off-center north to south. But you've got yourself a second-year Gretzky and a $100 break credit coming your way in a minute or 3, Robert. Very nice hit. Last card for you, Tim, is card 151. Oh, yeah, no, it's great otherwise. Corners are good, edges are good. The scratches stuff's a little scratchy. I don't know if PSA dings you on that or not. Pierre LaRouche. Oh, show that off for you, Tim. Centering, nice. Overall, this pack was actually very well centered for 1980 tops. And card number 93. The last card in the pack is going to be a Tom McCarthy rookie. I'm not sure who Tom McCarthy is, but we'll go ahead and card saver him. Yep, pack fresh. All right. And that's going to wrap up our 1980 Topps Hockey Pack number 254. Oops. Actually, that last card went to Robert. Sorry, I put it in the wrong pile. I'll fix that up here in just a second. All right. Yeah, there it is. Card number 93. There we go. All right. That's your card, Robert. Yes, yeah, Chris. I don't know. I don't have that much experience. Well, I don't have any experience grading hockey, especially anything with a scratch and stuff on it like that. So I'm not sure how they would view that. Do 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 do. I mean, KSA is a perfectly legit grading company. I would not have any qualms about having them grade it if you were one of our Canadian friends. Sorry, Tim. Yeah, there's 2 spots down on that already. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be fairly common in those cards to have the lines through the scratch, stuff from the factory. So I wonder if they count it, similar to like the rough cut edges that you see in some early years of Topps and O-Pee-Chee, where it's just expected from the card to potentially have that. All right. Send that off to the group. Okay. Did Gilmore just like hop in and ask to just bail on us, or where'd Gilmore go? OPR. I don't know what OPR is, but all right. You listen to the radio. Yeah, it's very true. I mean, different graders get different grades. We've all seen it before. I thought he was down with OPP is the phrase. Yeah, OPP. What's up, Mr. Kamikaze? I've actually got a package at SGC that should be arriving tomorrow for some lower grade stuff I picked up. Probably expecting 1s and 2s, a couple, 3s and 4s out of it. Hopefully, maybe a 5. Also, my PSA order has moved on to assembly for the last 5 or 6 days now. Hopefully, it'll move on to actual QA processes and get back to me sometime reasonably soon. Give you free stuff. I've got some post-it notes here. I can hook you up. If you get yourself 2 flawless spots, I'll get you 69 Ernie Banks for free. Yeah, Chris, I hear you, man. I mean, like, I sent in 40 cards to SGC, and it's like, $800. I think I've got about 40 cards too with PSA. It's just, it's crazy. It's expensive, but yeah, I keep that in mind when I buying raw cards. That I'll be into it for the extra price. But actually did something I've never done before is actually sent off an order, or not really an order, I guess, a box off to ComC. I finally decided to give them a whirl. I've never sold with ComC before. I've bought stuff from them from time to time. But, send them a bunch of cards that are, in that $5 to $10 range that, are all raw condition. I just don't like selling them on eBay because eBay people are a pain in the butt sometimes to deal with. So I'll give that a whirl, see how that goes. Ooh, gambling on the power not going like cooking a pizza. Yeah, today we had a little rain here and really, really high winds. We're talking like 50 to 60 mile per hour gusts at the airport. Shit was blowing around everywhere. Second year Marino. Nice. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be worried about sending cards in, at any price level. I mean, they grade lots and lots of cards. They take, they take stuff happens, but based on the volume that PSA grades, I wouldn't be worried about it. Let's see if anything's sold out that I have. That we could break. Do I have any more 84 Donruss? No, I do not have any more 84 Donruss. Do not have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. I do have 84 Fleer Baseball. We could break that. Stadium Club Blaster Box. What'd you get out of the Blaster Box? Ooh, yeah, Chris, that would make me a little, Oh, that's true. You're north of the border, so... Well, so let me tell you about my, SGC order. Yeah, I live in Phoenix, and SGC is in Boca Raton, Florida. I shipped it on Monday. No, it's Monday. No, it's Friday last week. It was supposed to be there on Tuesday. For some reason, instead of sending it directly from Phoenix to Orlando or the Florida area, it went to Connecticut, and it's been there for a couple days. You wonder why the post office is losing money. I mailed 2 slabs last week. 1 to British Columbia, Oregon. Julio red foil, Jeter image variation, blue to 50. Fudge. Nice, CP. That's very cool. All right, let's do an 82 Fleer. Yeah, 82 Fleer. All right, looks like this is almost a personal for Victor, but Brian Smith has 1 spot. Welcome to Drake's Real Strategy for Drake's West. We've got ourselves a 1982 Fleer baseball pack, 249. We got a 1 spot here with Brian Smith, and Victor Senna's got the rest of them. Just going to randomize the list 5 times. Good luck. And 5. All right, looks like Brian Smith will get card number 5. Victor will get the rest. Good luck. All right. Also, before I forget, be sure to check out the Vintage Breaks Buy Sell Trade. Brad H. posted a whole bunch of really nice vintage cards with some good prices, in my opinion. Check it out. There's some great stuff out there. I happened to pick up the Scoops Hank Aaron PSA 10 from him. Very excited to see that come. Yeah, Topps Flagship is getting a lot of love this year. I mean, it's a very rich rookie class. It actually reminds me a lot of 2018. All right, up first we got Mike Stanton. Mike Jorgensen. First couple here going to Victor. David Palmer. Dusty Baker rocking it for the Dodgers. All right, and Brian Smith's card is Bucky Dent. No, Charles Perry. I haven't seen the Seiya Suzuki rookie variation in Series 1. Bucky Dent, that was going to Mr. Smith. Now the rest of these are going to Victor. I'll have to check that out. Dennis Lamp. Mr. Don Money. Dick Tidrow. There's a card for your Dick collection. Gary Maddox. Mr. Jim Rice. Got us with the checklist. Mr. Rick Rochelle. Dave Ford. Daryl Jackson. And the last card in the pack is Mr. Wayne Nordhagen. And that wraps for 82 Fleer Baseball Pack 249. Thanks for watching. Alright, let me see. My phone's blowing up about here with the boys. Alright. We just got another bonus for the show, guys. $25 all show. Johnny Five forgot to take a picture of the card for me. But we've got a 1951 Bowman red sheen that says first place. The second place we get a $5 wheel spin, and third place we get a $100 break credit. So let me set that up real quick here on the board. That's pretty good at $25 all show bonus. Nah, Gilmore ain't broken some flawless yet. I mean, you'd think, somebody solos flawless right now, you're going to get 29 wheel spins. It's a little crazy, totally unauthorized. Plus, you'll get the 51 Bowman set break spot. Plus, you'll get 250 card set spot. Plus, you'll get 69 banks. So, I mean, that's a lot of wheel spins. You want to take down the last 9 spots. Just saying. Plus, we've got this new $25 bonus I'm putting in the computer. I'll give me a minute to put this in here. Oh, Johnny Five was sending me the text for his $25 promo. So we've got a $500 promo, we've got a $3 promo, and a $25 promo now. Damn right. Sexy beast there. Not going to recognize you at Nationals, Gilmore, man. You lost so much weight. That's awesome. All right in the night. What's up, Chef? All right. 55. Bowman. Red Shindienst. All right, got that typed up. 22nd, 3 spots, $50, $25 an entry. Sorry. All right, that should be in there. Pizza time for Mr. Spellman. Or it's not Spellman. That's it, pizza. Perry is getting pizza, right? All right, there we go. I gotta finish putting this 82 Fleer pack before I forget what I'm doing. I had pizza on Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah. Okay. Get this put away and then go see what kind of dippage animals have been up to. Chef, how's the frigid north doing? You getting snowed on? Rained on? Hey, what's up, Dennis? Alright. Finally get the fluid pack put away. Okay, there we go. Nothing in Maine yet, but cold and cloudy. Yeah, it looked like that whole, like, kind of band between Chicago and New York or whatever is, like, not in a good place today for snow and temperature. All right, we'll go through the bounties one more time. Flawless. When you buy a Flawless spot, you will automatically get a $500 wheel spin. If Flawless sells out, every spot will get 2 $500 wheel spins. If you buy 2 spots in one checkout, you're the first person to do that, you will get the 69 Ernie Banks SGC3. If it sells out, we will randomize the list of names after the break another time. First place on that randomization will get a 250 card hit random spot, and second place will get a 1951 Bowman Baseball set break spot. 1975 minis. We've got the first 9 spots after randomization will all get $500 wheel spins. First 3 spots will get one of the 3 1975 mini PSA 8 cards for my personal collection. I've also got a bounty on the Yount and the Brett. If you land on Yount or Brett, you'll get a $100 break credit. Got 86 football personal packs. Buy a personal pack, you get 3 $5 wheel spins and a 1927 baseball set break spot. If you happen to land on the Rice rookie, you get a $100 break credit. And I've got 1980 hockey packs, which I forgot to give Robert his bounty for. First place is $5 wheel spin and 69 set break spot. Second place is $5 wheel spin and 65 set break spot. Third place is 72 set break spot. If you happen to land on Gretzky, like Robert did earlier, you will get a $100 break credit. Ooh, Charles Prayer, that sounds like a good tip. A little cayenne pepper action. So the place that I get pizza from offers a pizza with all the Ghirardelli peppers on it. All the various hot peppers and carrots and whatnot. It is delicious as a vegetable topping. Highly recommend. Well, Smell, when you cook with gum like as like a, normal people cook with salt and pepper. Shoop. Shoopa Doop. Salt and pepper. That's right, salt and pepper. That's all you need, brother. All right, we got 19 people watching out there. Next person to make a purchase of over $50. Get this lovely Baltimore Orioles team card. I believe this is 1950. Shoot, I should have looked it up before. I think that's 55. No, it's not 55. 56. Alright, I might just lose my marbles. $58. 58 Baltimore card. Next person spent $50. You get the Baltimore card plus the hockey pack. Gilmore, I think for 29 wheel spins, all these other spots, I think I might just buy Flawless myself, man. You should get on your burner account, Gilmore. Buy them up. Hey, what's up, Mr. Wallace? How are you tonight? Yeah, Gilmore, man, I got it bounty to the hilt. Every single spot you get a $500 wheel spin. And then if it sells out, I'm going to give each spot 2 more $500 wheel spins. A little aggressive, I know. Gilmore already ended up in a ditch last year. Do you want to repeat that story? Maybe that's how he ended up in the ditch. All right, Dennis Morgan's made a little dippy poo. Give himself some hockey spots. You get the Orioles team card and the hockey pack. So we've got 2 spots down in the next 1980 hockey pack. 8 spots to go. And I've been promised that I'll have ultra modern stuff for the Saturday show, guys. They weren't able to get any to me to today's show. So I should have some 2023 Series 1 on Saturday and some other goodies is what I have been told. So we shall see what I get for Saturday's show. See, Charles Perry, the West wheel doesn't have BAM spots on it. Me too, Ian. I'm the same way, man. Let's see. I've got ourselves a 1992-93 Series 2 Fleer pack. Next person said Fitty. Very nice, Chris Brown. Take it down one at a time, slowly but surely. It's the way to do it. Especially how I feel doing my 75 mini set. One at a time. Getting those high grade ones is tough. Let's see here. Down to 154 days till Nationals, guys. Getting very close. Oh, Guy Fieri's. That is pretty cool. Actually, I did the cruise in Alaska. We were doing one of the excursions. That's when we were going to the salmon processing plant or salmon farm. Yeah, that's what it was, a salmon farm. We were on the bus driving around, and we come up on, is it a red? I forget what the exact car is. Red vintage car. It was Guy Fieri in his Cadillac with a camera crew filming the episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives in, was it Juneau we were in? No. It was one of the towns we were in. He was doing Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives episode, and we were behind him in our tour bus with his camera crew. Well, that's pretty cool, Chris. It's nice that guys still do that. Oh yeah, no, Dennis. I always get the Costco wild caught stuff, man. Wild caught is way better than farm raised. I guess it wasn't like farming. It was where they were doing raising them and releasing them immediately. Still waiting on Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray's got a head to body ratio that just doesn't make any sense. It's very strange. Yeah, it just doesn't taste as good either. But yeah, the wild caught stuff that Sam's has is always good. I get my salmon from there. Plus, I also get the other the lox there too. The smoked salmon is delicious. Those are both always a staple in my freezer. All right. Next person spin 50 will get Cincinnati Redlegs 58 team card. You'll be right. What do we be doing, Ian? Yeah, the salmon that I had when I was in Alaska was fantastic. Like, day of, that salmon was swimming that morning. Ah, yeah, road construction. That's right. You'll be in your busy season, but it's middle of the summer. Actually, I have to say the best seafood I've ever had has been in Seattle and Hawaii. Both places, of course, the fish was swimming that morning, so. You just go out there like a wild bear and just take them right out of the water. Gilmore's a savage beast. Nice, nice. Yeah, I've never been deep sea fishing. That's one of the things that's like on my bucket list. I'm not sure I would actually enjoy it, but it's one of those things I'd like to do. Man, buying lobster for $2 a pound. Man, that's crazy. I love lobster. Definitely one of the things I love to get when it's fresh, fresh, fresh. We got a place here called the Salt Cellar that does lobster. They fly it in every day, but it's it's still not it's live, but it's definitely been in captivity for a few days. Let's see here. Take a look, see at something. Will do. Yeah, Maine's definitely one of the places that I want to go visit. It's one of the few states I haven't been to. We're talking the geopolitical politics of fish. But I think we all agree fresh fish is a delicious fish. Come CG Asia likes golf, baseball, and fish and lead. Oh, gee. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Let's take a look at the RA auction that it did the other day. It actually ended up. Actually ended up winning a card from there, but not the card that I really wanted. So definitely the good card vintage game is strong right now. I think this is probably a little. This is probably a pretty decent deal for a really good looking SGC 7 Jackie Robinson 54. Like dead nut center. Only thing that's really wrong with it is this inking here. Little spots you see in the background, but that's probably the only like major blemish on the card. Or otherwise, it's beautiful for $2,200 with the juice. This is the card that I was after, but $2,600 with the juice was a little steep for my taste. This card usually trades for $1,800 to $2,000 dollars. I was willing to go a little bit higher than that with the juice, but because it is an extraordinarily good example, PSA 8. But I wasn't willing to go $2,600. So congratulations to whoever bought that. That is a beautiful card. Long term will be an excellent investment, but it was a little too much for me. This is the card I won. $270 for a really, really nice 52 Bowman Minoso. Pretty happy with that. Didn't expect to get it for that price. I thought it would go north of $300, but this is also, I think, a good buy for whoever got this for just under $1,000. Really nice Minoso 52 tops. Nicely centered. There must be a wrinkle or something in it. When I looked at it when I was bidding, I couldn't figure out why it was just a 5. There's got to be a wrinkle or a crease that's just not showing up in the pictures. Maybe right through here. I don't know. It's hard to see, but as a 52.5, that is gorgeous. Well, the edges, the fraying of the edges is they shouldn't take down for that because that's typical for 52. Yeah, but that's typical for 52. That should not affect the grading. I know we were talking about this one last time we looked at this before on the Wednesday show, or maybe it was a Saturday show. I thought this was at the time it was much lower valued, or the bidding was much lower. It ended up selling for $750, which I think is a good, reasonable market price for it. Whoever got this, it was a little far off center for me. I would have probably bid on it if it was closer centered for out of 7. It was very clean. Red heart. Red hearts are hard to get in nice shape. Let's see here. What else was interesting? I think this person got a steal on this Banks for $570. 62s are always tough. Let's see here. This one I should have bid on. I don't know why I didn't. It only went for $42 for beautiful Billy Williams. 64. Let's see here. Anything else interesting? Not really. The Ripken error card didn't go up anymore. I think it was $450 with the juice when we looked at it the other day. This is the Robert Edwards auction. That just ended on Sunday. I don't know if I can get to a spot where you can see the logo. Yeah, there you go. Robert Edwards auction. They do auctions about every month. One of my favorite places. Let's look at the back again. Let's take a look-see at the center of the back. It's not exactly perfectly centered on the back, but it's definitely not PS or SGC 5 off centered. I think there's got to be a crease somewhere in it in the card. Sometimes creases or surface wrinkles are just you just can't see them in the scans. And Robert Edwards takes really good images, so I just don't see one. Okay, there may be a chip somewhere or something, but crack. Yeah, it's a potential crack and resend. Yeah, I mean it's definitely off center, but it's not that far off center because of the back. You know, SGC. I know SGC grades a little different than PSA, but they definitely don't take off that many points for the back. All right, who's going to make the next move? Remember, we got a $25 all show bonus. First place is a 1951 Bowman Red Shinglets. I don't have a picture of it because Johnny forgot to take a picture of it. Second place, $5 wheel spin. And third place is a $100 break credit. We've also got the 10 at 500 with 6 spots left for some T206 cards with a Bender top prize. And we've also got $3 all show for $50 break credit. Yeah, Sean, that's a good point. Yeah, it could be a little residue. It could be a little stain that doesn't quite show up in the pictures. Could be a number of things. The point is that, you know, normal viewing distance, it looks amazing, and then the super zoomed in picture, it looks amazing. So it's it's a good it's a good card. Okay, get 2019 Dodge 4500 work truck. Yeah, big ball in there. That is a monster. All right, so it doesn't seem like the Cincinnati is very popular. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you choose what team you want, what I have available for the next $50 purchase. So I've got Cincinnati Redlegs, I've got the Orioles, I've got the Milwaukee Braves, I've got other Milwaukee Orioles, St. Louis Cardinals, the Cleveland Indians, Phillies, Tigers, a lot of Tigers, and Chicago White Sox. So next $50 purchase, you'll be able to pick the team from those teams. If you're not into Cincinnati, maybe one of those other teams does it for you. Let's see, about a couple that looked like that. No, Brian, it does not carry over. That bonus has to close out tonight, just like all the other pack bonuses. I mean, it'd be difficult for Joe Jackson to be on that team card because I think Joe died in the late 40s, early 50s. So I mean, maybe his ghost is present in the Sox team card. I mean, might be an aura or something here in the back. In other news, only 29 days till I leave for my 2-week vacation in Australia and New Zealand, so that's very exciting. Let's see here. Close that out. Oh, Sean Ian was asking if Shoeless was on these team cards, the White Sox team card I've got, but these are from 58 or 6, 58, I think. All right. Anybody else get any interesting pickups? Anybody win anything in RA's auction that did this weekend? What other topics do we want to talk about? I was 81 the last year. I have sold off most of my Cubs team cards already. They went pretty quick on the eBay once I put them up there for a few dollars more than I was advertising before on the buy sell trade forum. Definitely needed to clear up some space, and all those Type 1 photos I bought eat up a lot of space quickly. I'm almost running out of room for what those team cards freed up for me. It seems like the Type 1 photos that I like are just coming out of the woodwork. I would like to save more for nationals, but stuff just keeps coming up. I know they've started bringing back like team cards, but they aren't necessarily like all the players sitting down together for a team picture. It's usually a team card of like a handful of the players together. Hey, chat, what year was Wilt Chamberlain's rookie year? I don't know if any of the Black Sox should be in the fame, but I also think enough times passed where maybe they should be because they at least certain players of the Black Sox were you know iconic. Are you saying 61 was Wilt Chamberlain's rookie year, or is that a continuation discussion? Okay, it looks like he was drafted in '59. So this is a cool example of a Type 1 photo I just stumbled across on eBay. It's an image of Wilt Chamberlain in Chicago when he was with Harlem Globetrotters in 1958. Apparently, he used in a newspaper article, but a Type 1 photo for the Chicago Tribune. Really cool image. So pre-rookie image of Wilt, $1,000, and make an offer. So anybody's into basketball. I thought it was a cool image. That's why I clicked on eBay. Not in my wheelhouse, but cool image if you're into vintage basketball. Seriously, Bob Gibson was a Globetrotter? That's pretty cool trivia I did not know. Brian K getting a couple spots. All right, guys. Every $25 you spend at checkout. So you get a little critter over here. Every $25 you spend at checkout gets you into that $25 all show bonus. First place is a 51 Shindies. And the second place is a $5 spin. Third place is a $100 break credit. Only have a handful of people in that. Oh, he quit because he didn't think it was serious competition. Interesting. I remember seeing the Harlem Globetrotters a couple times in Atlanta. I also think they came to one of my schools. I want to say they came to my elementary school. That's pretty cool. Movie fact: how did they get Vin Diesel in Tokyo Drift? I'm not sure. I don't know, Ian. How did they get Vin Diesel into it? Whatever they did, it worked out pretty good for Mr. Diesel because it's like, what are they? I think I saw an advertisement they're making like a 10th or 11th movie. Like the first couple were good, but after that I stopped caring. Maybe we'll do some movie trivia next week. It's been a little hot minute since we did some movie trivia. Well, I definitely think Rose should get a shot, and he should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, as far as I know, and what anybody's ever said, as far as I know, is that Pete never affected the out. He never bet on his own games, and at least this is what I've heard. This is what I remember. Never bet on his own games, so who cares? They give. Really, they gave him the Riddick movie rights. Huh, interesting. I don't think the Riddick movies did very well, but at least the Fast and Furious franchise has hopefully done him well. Like I said, after the first couple, I didn't really haven't paid any attention. I was kind of surprised when when I saw that they were doing a 10th one. I didn't realize they had gotten that high up. Yeah, that's probably true, Chris. I definitely think it's a smart. I personally think it's a smart investment to get some first and second year roses. I'm not a big fan of Pete Rose's actual rookie card because it's a multiplayer card. Um, but I think they'd be worth, if you can get them in, at your price point. I think they'll be well worth the investment when he gets into the fame eventually. Collecting his autographs, on the other hand, worthless because he signed a gazillion things. There are so many of them out there. It's not worth collecting his autograph. But still, argument with that is if he goes all in to win on a night he bet the Reds. Next night, the team. Well, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I was under the impression that he never bet on himself on the Reds. Okay, you did bet on the Reds. Okay, that changes my opinion a little bit. But I always bet him to win, so from then, I guess. Maybe that's where the nuance was that I was missing. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to wait and see those, Chris, before I pass judgment. Like when it comes to the Indiana Jones movies, they were First couple were good, but then Crystal Skull, I think, was the first one of the modern Indiana Jones flicks. No, leave the franchise alone. Same thing with Star Wars. The original three were great. The remake, or not necessarily the remake, the prequels, terrible. The three after ones, 7, 8, 9, were okay. Hey, what's up, Chef? The Beverly Hills Cops is a TV series. Interesting. Yeah, Chris, I did hear they were making another indie flick. Not wild about it. Yeah, like over the weekend, the classic three were on the TV, and I just kind of, I kind of just watched, watched in the background while I was doing other things. It's background noise. TG Zax, what's the value for SSP for 2020 Panini Flawless Autos? Well, TG, it depends on which Flawless Auto you're talking about. And which Flawless product, because they made Flawless for various sports, and a whole slew of players, and but your best resource, TG, is look up actually on eBay. Just punch in the player's name and the do a slash and the serial number of the card. So if it was card number 3 of 5, just do /5, and then it'll bring up. You could look up any past sales for Flawless with that player with a card number to 5, and you can see what they've sold for. Mitchell Trubisky auto to 3. Okay, so foosball. So that's what I'll do is I'll just go on eBay and do a Mitchell Trubisky 2020/3 and see what comes up with Flawless. That's what I would do. Oh yeah, that was not good. Yeah, the Crystal Skull was just not a good movie. But like back to the Lethal Weapon thing, when they brought they tried to remake like Knight Rider. Of course, that was a TV show to begin with, but then they brought back Knight Rider. It's awful. Yeah, Trubisky's not exactly the best quarterbacks. As a Bears fan, not high on Trubisky. He was an awful quarterback for us. Oh yeah, Ian, I've got a couple with Panini, and they aren't even like good cards. It's just like, I do it, and then it's like, okay, I'll eventually probably at Nationals, I'll bring them to the Panini booth, and I don't know. Did they say they're not going to do the points anymore? I don't know. I'll go to the Panini booth and bitch. Maybe I'll get some points. I have a super strong opinion that if you can't get the autos into the product at time of shipping, then you don't put those autos in the product at the time of shipping. Easy as that. There should not be redemptions. Nice, nice. Well, little third, fourth year action for Jordan. It's a good sweet spot to buy. Not super overly hyped value wise. Still classic cards. Yeah, that's what it seems like, Sean. Hey, how old's Harrison Ford these days? He is no spring chicken. I mean, I know he was young in the 70s when he was doing the Star Wars. Harrison Ford. Yeah, I mean, he's 80 years old. He is no spring chicken. Yeah, Ford definitely looks his age these days. Let's see what else I've got here. Got team. Next person since 50 gets their choice of team cards. What I've got. Oh, here we go. I found another one of these. This is Carl Hubble, Hall of Fame autographed postcard. So we'll put it in between price points. So we've got spend 50 get the pack and the card, the team card. If you spend 100, you'll get Carl Hubble and a team card. Just added bonus to whatever you're buying on the site. They've only got like a couple people in the $25 all show bonus right now, guys. I don't get the value of these current players who scribble their autos. Oh yeah, TG, I agree. I'm a vintage collector at heart. You can't tell me a PSA 10 Zion Williams rookie card's worth more than a mid-grade Mickey Mantle rookie. Yeah, especially with the quantity of ultra modern stuff that's printed, even the fantasy scarcity. I think another YouTube channel did on Julio Rodriguez. I think it was Julio Rodriguez. That he's got like 260 some odd one of ones, rookie one of ones throughout all the products. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I think last week I went on a rant about how I'm collecting the no, probably not much to sell tonight. How I'm collecting BJ Murray's, and that they've got their base gold. They've also got a gold shimmer, and they've got the gold mini diamond or whatever they call it. But they're all numbered to 50, so they're really not. Gold's not to 50; it's really to 150. Lethal before Riggs gets dementia, keeps dressing up like William Wall. Yeah, I mean, like with football, for example. I mean, I understand, but like some Mahomes rookie cards are worth tens of thousands of dollars. But I would say an '86 Jim Rice, PSA 10 or 9. Well, there are cards equal to that value of Rice's rookie, '86 rookie. But I think the '86 rookie is vastly harder to get and worth more than a Mahomes rookie is in PSA 10. One of the low print, one of ones, autos, patch, whatever. I just not. I don't necessarily believe in the crazy pricing for new stuff. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. I mean, you can pick up PSA 9 Jeter rookies for like I think $60 to $85 in PSA 9 condition. Yeah, exactly, TG. He's a legend in football. Derek Jeter again is a legend in baseball. I mean, it's not exactly an old card, and there are boatloads of PSA 9s out there. I think long term. I mean, I could be wrong, but personally, I think long term investment vintage is still the way to go. Eventually, people will realize that there's the ultra modern players. They overprint them. There's way too many of them, and they'll go down in value. And also, quite frankly, a lot of the ultra modern players are going to blow out a knee, or they're going to come into some sort of tragic accident. I mean, it happens. Or they're going to be caught with hookers and blow in Vegas. It's Greg Oden, Babe Ruth, Ernie Banks. Their history is done. They've left their mark. Yeah, I think what Chris Brown's trying to say, Mahomes, not machines. I think he's doing text to type or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying there won't be ultra modern players that won't be as good as the greats of the past, but I think their cards will be valued differently 50 years from now because there are so many rookie cards of them. There's only one. Well, there's only one. You know, Hank Aaron rookie, 1954 tops. That's it. I mean, yeah, there's some other small super print runs, but the clear, arguably the only rookie card is his 54 tops card. Mickey Mantle, 1951 Bowman or 1952 tops, either one. There's one card. But ultramodern players, they're like I just said a minute ago with Julio Rodriguez. There are some 270 one of one rookie cards out there, which means there's 270 different series potentially of cards that would be his rookie card, which in turn means there's millions printed of it. Oh, yeah, Mahomes has got a long road to go, but he's young and he's got a hell of a start. All right, so right now I've only got Janice, Tim, Brian, and Dennis in the $25 all show bonus. That's it. Not much competition right now. Yeah, TJ, that's the long term issue with Mahomes is can he get over his foot and ankle injuries? Yeah, exactly, Sean. People treat cards differently. I mean, hell, and that's really only a thing that's happened in the last 4 years. I mean, people pre-COVID, again, COVID changed the sports card industry totally. Now, before that, people would just take their cards and slip them in shoe boxes. I mean, here's a stack of 1960 Fleet Leaf here. It's just sitting on my desk, raw dogging it. That I bought out of a collection, and that's all they did was just put them in shoe boxes, literally. Oh, I've got lots of BJ Murray cards, Brian. I know you've got one. Yeah, send me some pictures in a message on Facebook. Yeah, Chris Brown. I hope you're right with his ankle issues being done with. After he gets a little off season with some training and medical care and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Sean. I mean, literally put them in shoeboxes. I was caring for your cards. I mean, hell, it wasn't even 50s, 60s. I mean, when I was collecting cards in the 80s, 90, 80s and 90s, 99% of my cards ended up in literally shoeboxes. I don't remember the brand of shoebox it was, but my baseball cards were in a shoebox with a brown lid with a gold lettering for whatever the brand was. I think it was a pair of my mom's shoes, obviously. I think. And the box itself was like wrapped with like an old world globe. And that's where I put all my baseball cards. And then at some point, I started putting them into the sheets. But even then, the ones I put in the sheets were just like Atlanta Braves cards and some of my older cards. Look at Kilmore being political and polite. What's going on with you, Mr. Gilmore? How are you today? We got 19 people in here. What do you guys want to break? I've got other ultra modern stuff here. Lots of packs. Unfortunately, I just don't have any ultra modern right now, except for the flawless box. Yeah, I mean, the most important thing about sports cards collecting is collect what you love. And do whatever you want. Collect what makes you happy. Excellent. Good to hear, Gilmore. Good to hear. We've only got about an hour to go, and I've only got like 6 people in. Or 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the $25 promo. That's right. Jeff Swellman collects vintage gum. I hear you. I understand that dislike for Panini products. But Panini does make some beautiful, beautiful products. LeBron James' legacy won't be that big until many of the people who grew up watching Magic Bird. Yeah, there's probably some truth to that. Yeah, Flawless Baseball is a beautiful product. I agree, Gilmore. But look, I mean, a lot of us still, even though I'm a child of the '70s, I never saw Mantle play. I never saw Ernie Banks play. Never saw Ruth. Never saw Ty Cobb play. Walter Johnson. Well, there's still, big guys. But yes, as Gilmore said, I mean, LeBron is magical in the ultra modern realm. I think he's going to transcend. He's going to be up on that list of all time best of the game. Just like some of the ultra modern baseball players we've got out there right now will be thought of as the best. It just takes time. And they have to make it there without tarnishing the record or having something happen in their personal life that makes everybody dislike them. All right, the chef is going hunting in 86. Did me and open a pack from my past. All right, chef. Let's give you some spinny spins first. All right, here we go, Chefaroo. All right, fitting, and fitting. All right. Get that taken care of first. Oops. Okay. Yeah, don't. Chef, do you, which pack would you like, my friend? We've got pack 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You also get Carl Hubble. And you're close enough, I'll give you the select pack as well. Now there's 25s, there's 50s, there's 500s. There are hundreds. Just didn't hit for you, man. Pack number 3, alright, the one in the middle. And then also, did you want Cincinnati Reds team card, Orioles, Milwaukee Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cleveland Indians, Philadelphia Phillies, or the Tigers or White Sox? You also get one of those with your purchase. I pick. Let's see. Well, I'm a Braves fan secondary, so let's get you a Milwaukee Braves one. That'll have Hank Aaron in it. All right, now let's see if we can get you a Rice. And I do have another one of those for the next $200 purchase. Oriole likes anyone who will pet him and give him treats. He is not picky. Not picky one bit. All right, let's see here. Let's find this 86 pack. right, here we go. Welcome to Drake's Sports Trilogy for Drake's West. We've got ourselves the 1986 Topps Football Personal Pack for the Chef. Looking for the Rice rookie. Yeah, definitely agree with Gilmore. You can't copy and paste players for different eras and have them compete against each other. The game was very different decade to decade. All right. Up first, we've got Bob Golick. A little Elway action. Go card saver up, Mr. Elway. Elway's a little off center both directions. Pretty nice. Got EJ Jr. Hey, what's up, Mr. Lynch? How are you tonight? Jeff Stover. What's going on tonight, Mr. Lynch? Willie Drury. Glenn Blackwood. Daniel Lynch, my idol. Just hanging and doing card stuff. I like to hear it. That's how I felt on some of my phone calls today for work. I was putting together yet another 75 mini raw set. Mark Mosley. I am 2 cards short. I need to pick up another raw Brett and a raw... I can't remember who the other one I need is. Another one of the big cards. And I'll have another 75 mini set to put out there in the wild. Your sticker is definitely stuck here. All right. The sticker is going to be firmly attached to Pat Lehigh and James Lofton. So your James Lofton sticker is firmly attached to Pat Lehigh. All right, Gerald Wilhite. Mark Mosley is one of the 5 guys? That's interesting. I did not know that. We got Rich Carmelo. Rich Carmelo. We got the Eagles. Jarowski surveys the scene. The 86 gum is already in the trash, Jeff. Actually, that team card's pretty well centered. It's a little bit off. Greg Bell. Stephone Page. Oops, picked up 2 there. Bobby Watkins. The Seahawks. Warner breaks free. And last card in this pack, Chef, is Danny White. I was hoping for Rice, man. The highlight of the pack was Elway, not Rice. That wraps our A6 Topps Personal Pack for the Chef, number 47. Oops. '96. Toby Harris started shortstop for the Texas Rangers in both games of. That's interesting. That is surprising that. Now, is that the only time that's played for a person at shortstop? Or is that the only time it's happened for a player at any position? Only time in any position. That is a very interesting fact. Finish with the cowboy. All right, guys. 50 minutes to go or so. 1990 Yankees might have come close to that record at all positions. Let's see here. Let's get Chef set break spot in since we only had one. It's easy enough to add. TG, I do not have any opinions. I'm a baseball man myself and don't pay much attention to any other sports, but I'm sure somebody in the chat will have an opinion on that. 1957. Trying to avoid mountains just to drive through. Man, I love driving through the mountains. Of course, living in Phoenix, 99.9% of the time I'm driving in town is basically dead flat and straight as an arrow. So when I go up north to visit my folks or have an opportunity to drive on some twisty roads, I enjoy it, even though I drive a Jeep. Let's see here. No, we don't have any 1990 Fleer here. I think I've got some 89. Let me double check here real quick. Yes, I do have 89 Fleer basketball if you're interested. I was not into college hoops when my sons were in college. Not so much anymore, in fact. Charles Perry, why do you have a font, an app on your phone to identify fonts? Yes, I have driven the PCH before. I mean, I personally didn't drive because at the time was I old enough to drive? No, I don't think I was old enough to drive at the time. But it was a fond memory of Mom and I did that, and we had a Mustang convertible. And that was a lot of fun as a kid. That'd be something I'd like to do again, though. Let me take a quick look-see and find the 89 for you on the site. There's 88. 87, 88. There's 89. Alright, it's $5 a spot, and there's 16 spots left in the current pack. I think it's 16 card pack, so it's a fresh pack. $5 a spot. So if you want it all, you just 16 times 5. There's a link for you, sir. Blue Ridge Mountains is also beautiful. I've hiked part of those Blue Ridge Mountains in Shenandoah, about 100 miles of it. Yeah, I might need to drive a little slower on them if it makes your family car sick. I only have one driving the snow car story because I grew up in Atlanta and moved to Phoenix. Was one time when I was on a site visit for work, and I was one of the time. I mean, one of the many times in recent history where Denver had like a major snowstorm, and damn near wrecked that rental car about 1,000 times. So once on the way out of the Avis rental car lot, because I don't have much practice driving in snow. They had a vacation to Atlanta as a prize of The Price is Right. It's like cheating. At least send somebody to Hawaii or the Bahamas. Oh, like at Hilton Head or something. Or Tybee, maybe. Yeah, no snow for me, man. I don't mind visiting snow, especially if I don't have to drive in it. But I will never live in snow. Closest I'll get to is maybe I'll retire up in Prescott, where my folks are at, and they get a couple inches a year of snow. Not too bad. Nothing like blizzard like. We ship out all cards, TG. You get 16 spots, you get 16 cards. Of course, if the pack is short, we'll refund you the, spot or two of the pack short. If the pack has extra, you'll get the extra cards. Oh, Jekyll Island, yeah. Jekyll Island's a nice place. Oreo's little tongue sticking out when he sleeps. He had a very busy day yesterday with the new dryer installation people. I think he's still worn out from that adventure. That's right. Gilmore's out there farming the land, catching salmon out of streams. Chopping his own wood. He's a man of the land and a man of the people. I think it's called noodling. Is that noodling where you put your arm like down in the water and the holes in the water to catch catfish? Crawl fishing? Oh, he noodles something all right. Oh, man. I can't wait to hang out with Gilmore again at Nationals. Actually, I can't wait to hang out with a bunch of you guys at Nationals. TG, that is 16 spots is 16 cards. So 16 spots would be 16 cards, which would be a full pack. Rock out to a little bit of Lizzo tonight. Let's see. I don't think we've got a SKU for a personal pack. But let's see here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a SKU in the system for a personal 89 Fleer pack. So yeah, personal pack would just be 16 times. You just buy the 16 spots of the pack. So that'd be $85 for personal. Did Chef get into everything? Let's see what you did, Chef. Yeah, Chef, you got into the $25 aisle show. You got a $3 aisle show. You got that Hubble Auto. You got a couple packs of cards. You got the team card. Yeah, you dipped into everything that you had going on. The only thing you didn't get into that we've got going on is a 10 at 500 that's got 6 spots left, but I don't think we're going to close that here in the next 40 minutes, so that's not a big deal. That is correct, TG. It's $5 per card. That includes shipping and everything. No tax. Just straight up $5 a card shipped to your front door. Plus, you get all the bounties that are happening right now. So you'd get some spots that are $3 all show for a potential $50 break credit. You'd also get to our $25 all show for a shot at a 1951 Bowman Red Shindienst, or a $5 wheel spin, or a $100 break credit is the third prize. We'll see Chef. Chris has some very strange promos and things he gives out on the South show. So you're gonna have to go to the South show to get that combo deal. He'll award that to you directly on his show. You store your chicken in very strange places, Gilmore. Oh, jeez. I may have to, like, add the word chicken to the banned words list on YouTube. They're a little chicken out of control. Oh, I love me some chicken. I don't know about this chicken, but I like chicken. TG, it's actually 16 cards because of the sticker in it. But yeah, there's 15 regular cards and one sticker card in 89. Oreo's snoring over here. Looking for Jordan, that's right. Everybody's looking for Jordan. So, Brian, did you do anything fun and exciting for your birthday yesterday? Or day before? Was it yesterday or the day before? Oh, Gilmore. Gilmore, get in your burner account and get some 88 Fleer. I've got a couple 88 Fleer packs, too. Yeah, but 88 Fleer is also $25 a card instead of $5 a card because it has much more rookie power. David Ray purchase incoming. Uh-oh. Our powerful leader is in the chat. Oh, that's right. David Ray's your burner account. It'd be kind of cool if David Ray would come to Nationals. That'd be awesome. It'd be cool to meet the man, the myth, the legend. I think Gilmore was kidding. All right, half an hour to go, boys and girls. We've definitely had a lively conversation this evening. We've discussed the global socioeconomic issues of international fishing. We've talked about the various decades of sports and how you can't compare players from different decades of sports to one another directly. We talked a little bit about the REA auction. Talked about a lot of stuff tonight. Some very strange stuff tonight, but a lot of stuff tonight. Well, see, Gilmore on his land he homesteads on, he also he also gets his own oil and his own gold from it. Yeah, he's up there prospecting. I'm strange. Have you met Gilmore? I think okay. Maybe you're referring to Gilmore. Of people currently in the room, I believe Gilmore is the strangest of the group. Saying you're not strange. I don't know about that. Quirky, there you go. And you come with some very bonkers things, Gilmore. Very bonkers thing for sure. Yeah, maybe we'll do movie trivia on Saturday for the Saturday show. I'll be here from 12 to 6 on Saturday. And hopefully that ultra modern box gets to me by Saturday. Seems like all the shipping companies are having various issues coming from that northeast corridor. Bonkers. I don't remember Bonkers. Yeah, the can that they need to bring back is the original formulation of the Payday Bar. I had a Payday Bar the other day. It's one of those, like, I was a little hungry, a little hangry action happened when I was filling up the gas, so I went and give myself a bottle of water and decided to get myself a candy bar. I was like, I haven't had a Payday in like decades. Either they changed the formulation or my taste buds have totally changed because it tasted like ass. Whatchamacallit? Do they not? Do they make? Do they make whatchamacallit still? Is your favorite snack chicken, Gilmore? I still argue that I still like McDonald's fries. I still like Snickers, but yeah, I like them in the freezer. THC gummies. Hummus is delicious. I had some hummus over the weekend, I think. Sounds like Gilmore's going to get high AF tonight with THC gummies. Maybe Gilmore's already high AF. Maybe that explains what's going on this evening. Happened since you got back from Bama. That was a long day, brother. Driving back and forth, but it's a good thing. Good thing. Go see your folks or your dad. That I have personally seen the tipping point between regular Gilmore and high AF as Gilmore. There is definitely a difference. I'm not sure I could tell. I'm not sure I could identify it via chat or even when he's streaming live, but in person, I can identify it. Charlie has absolutely seen it. Yeah, how much of Chicago 2019 or 20 was it 2019? Whatever. 21, 20, 19 was it? Do you remember? Because you were having a real good time. Yeah, I didn't witness any of that, but you definitely were having a you were definitely having some issues. Man, I cannot wait for Nationals. 154 days to go. Chris Gilmore likes to be behind the curtains, lurking in the shadows. Because he keeps tabs on everything. He knows what's going down everywhere. That's probably a good idea, Chris. Maybe like at the very end of the day, like as you're leaving the show floor, or maybe like as we're packing up to leave. But gummies for breakfast, not a good idea. A good idea for entertainment value, I suppose. I don't know. You might still try to fight Leighton. Just goes without saying sometimes. Yeah, it sounds like this year we're gonna have a pretty big Vintage Breakers turnout. I want to say the last time it was in Chicago was 2019 was in Chicago last, right? This whole COVID timetable just screws with my mind. Last year was 22. That was 21 was in Chicago last. And that's when we did the meetup. I think we had like 20 or better, 23. Yeah, I was right. It was right. It was 19 in Chicago, and then it was 21 in Chicago again. Now we had a lot of vintage breakers in Chicago. Not very many in Atlantic City, which is justified because Atlantic City is a freaking dumpster fire. The convention center was nice, Atlantic City, but everything else was dumpster fire. Yeah, I'm sad about Ethan because Ethan was a super cool dude at Nationals last year. It was fun hanging out with him. Mr. Service. Hold on a second, guys. All right, I had to reply to Mr. Service's email. Yeah, I know. It's shocking. I don't know. I did not find Atlantic City nice. The convention center. The convention center was nice. The like immediate block around the convention center was nice. But beyond that, dumpster fire. In my personal opinion. Although the restaurant that was right across the street from my hotel was delicious. Well, is it? I believe Nationals in 2024 is actually going to be in Cleveland, so that's going to be nice. Chris, but this year it's going to be in a different facility. From what I understand, this is the XI facility is a new, or not necessarily a new facility, but a different facility than it used to be in. Yeah, Cleveland isn't nice either. Um, what I don't like about Cleveland is that there's no hotels like within walking distance. Yeah, Cleveland downtown's cool. That's I know if you guys have been around long enough, you know that I've been to Cleveland for work multiple times, and besides the few times they sent me there in the winter, they also sent me there in the summer and stuff, and it was very nice. All right, guys, 15 minutes ago, last chance to get into the $3 and $25 all shows. Last chance, not very much participation in them, so high probability of winning one of the three prizes in the $25 all show. Man, Arnie, coming in hard. Where you been all day, Arnie? Uh, oops. Shoot. Jeremy, I don't know if you've got your audio on, but yeah, I responded. I don't know what's going on. What is it? What are you doing? Yeah, Cleveland does have some great food. That is for sure. I went to Cedar Point once. I remember I had a lot of fun, but I don't know if amusement park's my thing anymore. Danny Gilmore probably took another like 12 gummies and passed the F out. Oh, there's Gilmore. Speak of the devil, there he is. Yeah, Ernie, I was mentioning the hotels. It kind of sucks that aren't any hotels like within walking distance of the center. And as somebody who would rather doesn't like renting cars, I will definitely be Ubering back and forth. Yeah, the downtown center would be awesome. But that's the older facility that everyone was complaining about with poor Wi-Fi coverage, but they might have also updated that since the last time Nationals was held there. Gilmore, that's called Vegas. I wish Nationals would come to Vegas. In the meantime, West Coast has gotten a lot of big shows lately. I really would like to hit the Burbank show next time it's around. Omaha, Nebraska is a nice place. I've been there several times. That's actually where my stepmom's uh, home office was from the firm she worked at. So we'd go to Omaha a couple times. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, but my vacation is um, overlapping a lot of good shows. The Mint show is going to be in Las Vegas while I am out of the country, which I'm a little sad about. Because that's in Vegas, baby. Vegas. Have they announced the signers yet? Excuse me. Yeah, nope. Still don't have the new signer list for this year. All right, guys. 9-minute warning. 9 times. 9-minute warning. Dallas wouldn't be bad either for the National. Kind of a nice middle compromise. Yeah, Chris, hopefully there are some football guys that you can knock off your 11 list. Oreo would love all the people for sure, but I'm pretty sure that'd be a bad idea. And Nationals also isn't pet friendly. Oreo is not a service dog. He is not that well trained. Just trying to like living in the dark for no reason. You're bringing Cleo? Oreo likes cats, so we can just leave Oreo and Cleo in the hotel room together. They can keep each other company. Yeah, Kansas City would be a good place. Cleo's a bad influence. I'm pretty sure you're the bad influence on Cleo. Turks and Caicos. There, now we're talking. Oh yeah, I do like Morel. Yeah, but is it? But yeah. No, I like Morel. Yeah, there's a card show that happens in Hawaii that's pretty decent, but of course I could. That means I could write off a vacation to Hawaii as a business expense. So I do like that idea. If Uncle Sam's gonna take a piece of my cards that I sell, well, I'm gonna write off my trips to go to card shows. If it happens to be a card show in Hawaii, so be it. Yeah, nothing good with that Howard right now. Well, Chef, for me, I can technically write off almost any vacation because I can just argue that I'm doing research for architecture. So, all right, a few more minutes to go, guys. Last chance to get in on anything. We'll just see what the Cubs come out with this year. Like I've said before, say it again. I'm just worried about their pitching. Oh, Vegas Nationals would be fantastic. But that, Vegas has got two good cards. They've got the Vegas the Mint Collective goes there, and then the Vegas Card Show. The Mint Card Show is actually going to be there when I'm on vacation, sometime late March, early April. Um, I don't know what the other one is. It's gonna be a little later this year, I guess. And they're pretty decent size. I mean, they're nowhere near national size. There's only one nationals. But I also see the Burbank Card Show is pretty big, and I've seen a couple YouTubers go through that show. Again, it's mostly ultra modern. That's the unfortunate thing about most of the card shows, at least that I've been to, like the Houston show, the ferry shows in Las Vegas, shows here in Phoenix. They all have mostly ultra modern. There are vendors that have vintage, and there are some people that have both. But at least the bigger card shows back east, like the Philly show, the Nationals, the East Coast Nationals, a couple other ones, have a lot more vintage, which is obviously my wheelhouse. What happened with Burbank, Gilmore? Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, brother. That's true. I would hope they could hold on to Hap, but we shall see. That sucks, Gilmore. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I'm not. It's amazing how much you spend on packing and shipping supplies, tape, pins, post-it notes. Just all that stuff. And yeah, mileage to the post office, and going to nationals. I mean, it all counts. When you're at the point where you get a tax form from PayPal and eBay and everyone else. Buy in bulk. That's the way to do it. All right, guys, we've reached the end of the show. We're going to give away our $3 all-show bonus first. Randomize the list of names. First person on the list will get a $50 break credit. Good luck, guys. 6 times. 6 times. And 6. The Chef taking home the $50 break credit. Get that in your account here, Chef, and then we'll give away the $25 all show. All right, $25 promo. Very few entries in this. All right, for this one, every $25 you spent got you an entry. First prize is a 1951 Red Shindigs Bowman card. Second place is a $500 wheel spin, and third place is a $100 break credit. 7 times. Good luck, everybody. And our winning list at 7 is the Chef, sweeping all 3 spots. Chef, congratulations. Let's get your wheel spin here. Chef's hitting the $50 break credit, so Chef's taking home an additional $115 plus the 1951 Shindens that Johnny 5 did not take a picture of, so I can't show it to you. So, Chef, you made out pretty well tonight. You got $210 of break credit back into your account for your purchases tonight. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I use that term very loosely. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the show, guys. I'll be back on Saturday from noon to 6 with some new products. So that would be, so that'll be fun. Hey, Steven. Man, you showed up right at the tail of the show, man. Hopefully I can catch you on Saturday a little bit. See what's going on in your world. But otherwise, in the meantime, guys, take it easy, be nice to each other, and be safe out there. Good night.